Hello, is there anybody there? Hi Cosmic, how you doing? I was miles away there. Right, okay. So here we are with the automatic music machine, and I'm just going to see how many of these I can have a listen to and see what's going to go into here, into Discovery. So here we go. I'll get Ableton Live up. Where is it? Okay. Right, so first track is Crying. So these are all very, very short splurges. Hi Cygnus, how you doing? So I'm just having a listening session, so just to show you what we're listening to. There's all this splurge column here. Okay, so we're starting with Crying, and the first lot we're going to listen to is Everything Up to Neon Flow, because they were like separate splurges in different projects. And then what I'd started doing is writing multiple ideas in actually just one DAW project, and that worked really, really well. It was quite interesting what was happening. But this week, all the new ideas, it's all of these. There's something like 20, but some of them are just like 8 bar, 16 bar loops. It might be the odd thing that's a bit longer, but I deliberately did them like that, so in the discovery session I'm basically discovering more, because some stuff, it's not quite discovery session, it's not quite a drafting session, it's somewhere in between. I think like I might not be exploring all the possibilities of an idea, because I'm doing things that are in the process that are later on. So just as an experiment, I'm doing things this way around, if that makes sense. Alright, here we go. Here's the first one, Crying. Okay. So those two are going to go into the sketchbook. So what I'm looking for is something that triggers me into excitement. Like, oh, I just need to get that. I really want to work on this sort of vibe. I mean, these aren't bad starting ideas. I mean, they're great loops to base ideas, but I'm looking for something where basically my brain will start going, oh, I want to do this and I could do that. I'm not really getting anything from those. Not bad. Not getting much of that. Okay, I get a nice sort of floating feeling from that. So let's get these shifted. So what I have to do is go to Trello and shift these cards. So crying in there, on the run goes in to sketchbook, and vertigo goes in, and Diego. And then neon flow. But I'll review these as well as we go through, because there's still quite a lot of ideas, and I'm going to bookmark those as well. Again, if you want to ask me anything, feel free. Right, next batch. Right, now this will get interesting because this is where I started doing these multi-splurges, writing multiple different ideas, different tempos in Ableton. So I hope they actually bounced out correctly, because that's going to be interesting if they didn't. So that's 1, 2, 3, and this is the order that I did them in. 4, 5. Okay. Better take the warps off. So here's the first one. Yeah, you just go to preferences, warp, and then auto warp, long samples off, and that'll do it. So it's just there on your preferences. There you go. yeah, I can hear lots of things I would do for that. It's also got some interesting sounds in there. I really like that lead sound. Interesting. I'll tell you what's interesting is I'm sure I used the same snare, but they sound quite different in each track. That's great, Cygnus. Start here. It's a little bit happy for me at this stage. Hi Sean, listening session. Okay. So, start here, those two. They haven't made it. Start here 3 and 4, because I just ended up giving them numbers instead of names. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the sketchbook. So we've got start here 1 is in Discovery, start here 2 is in Discovery, and everybody else is in here. Okay, done. Okay, next up. Right, so we've got we're onto the more multi-splurges. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And take the warps off. Okay, multi-1. Hi Chili, how you doing? Just listening through this week's splurges. There's about 20 of them. Done about 10 or so. Here we go. First one. Like it? It's going well, Thomas. Pretty good. It's quite emotional. It's okay. That's got potential to go somewhere. Don't know what that is. Horrendous guitar playing. That's out. Right. Okay. So the only problem now is I'm getting too many into Discovery. Okay. So multi-1 and multi-2 can go in. I'll give them the bookmark labels. The reason I give them bookmarks, I've moved them into Discovery, but I'm going to have to go through these again and then decide on which ones I really want to work on. Because you can't have that many. I should only have really 4 in here. Maximum 5. Right, and I'm going to move the other stuff into... Okay, right, last round. Let's have a look. So these were done 2 days ago, so I'm kind of breaking the rules of the 3-day minimum listening gap. Quite like that. So I think and then just one out of that batch. So that's 4, 2, and then everything else goes into here. Right. Checklist. Oh, that's better. Right, so that's pretty much the listening session done. So the next job for me actually this evening is I'm actually just transitioning over to the beta version of Ableton Live. I'm just trying to get my template to actually work in it. So that's what I'm doing for the rest of the evening. But like none of the Slate plugins that I have actually work in it, so I'm gonna look at some other things. Yeah, actually it's been quite productive. I've been writing a lot of quite a lot of materials, as you've heard there, and there's been a few bits that have made it through into the machine, but I think when I'm looking at this, So the thing with this machine though is the discovery's overfilled, so I'm gonna have to make some choices, and I'm gonna have to move at least half of this out into there because it's just far too much. Alright guys, so I think that's it for today. That's the listening session done. So I'm gonna head off, have something to eat, and then finish this template off. So you know, thanks for coming along, everybody. It's really good. It really helps me out doing the listening sessions, because one thing I do is I keep putting them off, then forgetting about them, and then there's just chaos. There's like the splurge thing's massive, and then I end up really behind on it. So it's really good having everybody on and listening through the stuff. I also there's a completely different vibe to listening to your ideas when you know other people are listening as well. Yeah. So so I'm just thinking, what time is it now? Yeah, I'm not going to get to bed till late tonight, so there's not going to be a morning session tomorrow, but there will be some sort of session in the afternoon, late afternoon I should say, evening. So I'll let you know, and when there is, we'll be doing some more finishing off of material, I think. So that'll be good. So I'll be certainly doing like an hour. What's late for me? 10 o'clock, and then I start getting worried. I'll be eating. I'll watch a bit of Shred Club. I'll watch the beginning of it. But I'll watch a bit, you know. But I've got to be up. I've still got to be up early tomorrow, but not like super early that I'm going to be doing a stream. But I'll be getting up and I'll be doing a quick half an hour or something to keep things moving. But I'll be doing a bigger session in the evening. But it'll probably be a little bit more chilled than the morning ones, I would imagine. Because there's things I want to there's a few plugins and stuff I need to mess about with, so that might be interesting as well. So thank you everybody, and I'll keep you posted as what's happening tomorrow. Alright, I'll catch you later.